Okay, good day everyone. So today is Tuesday. Let's take a look. Now I've already posted the swing hours about half an hour ago, 5:30 a.m. my time. This is what it looks like. And then what we're going to do is see how things pan out. Now let's see. Now yesterday, this is what the situation was like. As you can see, Monday market sold down. You could have taken that one actually. It's pretty good. And then this was a level. This is a level again, the same zone. And remember, that was a price target yesterday. So it's pretty close onto there. That price target can still probably be made. Let's check it out. I will also add in the swing hours for today. Let's do it. There aren't many. So that's 725. Let's bring that there. 725, 845. So this is one zone, and then we've got 150, which is there, and then we've got 325 to 340. So I've got 325 here, and 340 is going to be on this bar. And then what we have is, let's see, 7 o'clock. 7 is there. And then we should have 9:40 to closing. So this is 9:45. Closing is midnight. There, 11:45 actually. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let's take a look. Now today is the 1st of October, so we've got a new month. Okay, as you can see, the monthly trend is up. Market has still got room to go up, as you can see. Wouldn't it be good if we had a good buy kiss? Now, good buy kiss is already done here. LCL1 is far out, so I don't have a price for that. In the new version, we can definitely put a price to it. Now, weekly, like I said yesterday, good buy kiss 2618.21. 2618.21 is there. That's your weekly zone, and that's not a bad place to be buying, as it is a good buy kiss. Okay, on the daily, let's take a look. We've broken below that level yesterday. We've got 2616 there, which is nice, pretty close to this one. So I can actually put that as a price, 2616. On the daily, because we've got a breach, we have to be careful. Remember now, Monday was a swing day, so nice and easy. Okay, and the next swing day is not yet. Okay, on the weekly, we can breach that, but this is going to be a place where the market will bounce. So we will get a bounce reaction if it hits a trading hour. Okay, so if we're down here, the trading hour, buying is okay to do so. Now there is a good buy kiss on the daily. So if the market goes up first, there's room to sell at 66, which is 2,649. 2,649 is pretty much there. Okay, so this is it. So if the market does come up here, there's room to sell in this zone here, which is fine. That's also the weekly pivot. If it comes down first, then going up there is also an option. And that's basically it. So as you can see, yesterday the swing hours worked nicely down here as well. But remember, it was a swing day, so selling was the logical thing to do. Why? Because Friday was a swing day, it was high. Monday, we're just following through with that swing day. Okay, this happens quite often. We'll have a Friday swing day, and I'll often say you don't need to do anything with it, because Friday, if you don't want to trade, don't trade on a Friday. I don't. Then you can do this. You can wait for the Monday. Monday is also a swing day. Great, you just follow it through. Okay, so the retracement, or where the market gives you an opportunity at the right hour, you can sell off and push forward. So this is still a targeting zone here. If the market comes down here and goes up quickly, it'll be a stop sweep kind of thing. Okay, so for example, if the market, this is what it did on the upside, right? Broke out, came back in quickly, and then sold off. So it might have the same setup on the reversal side. So it comes in, pushes up, and then we can push up with it as well. Okay, just be mindful that on the daily, if the market, because it broke down here, if the market breaks below this zone, you don't want to muck around with it and stand in front of it. Once the market breaks down and it doesn't go up quickly, it means there aren't much buyers in there. So this zone is important. If there are buyers coming in, if it's a trading hour, definitely go long with a tight stop loss, because you don't have to put you don't have to put a long stop loss for this. If it's at the trade hour, just going long with it is okay. Alternatively, if it doesn't match that criteria and it keeps pushing down, then you can do this 48. You need to wait, because it might come down into this 2,580 to 88 zone. Okay, it's a bit down there. Okay, 2,580 is there, and 88 is there, and 83 is there. All right, so that would be a second zone if it should break below that. Okay, if you want to sell on an up move, selling here is okay. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Now on the monthly, like I said, we've got a new month, okay, which is nice. The market's already touched that LCL1. If it still pushes up, we've got 1235 on the agenda. On the weekly, just shy of the support, 1102, and that's your goodbye kiss. So this zone was a sell zone, remember. Yesterday was a swing day. If you sold, great. Where should you have sold? Well, yesterday, okay, there were no sell times here. Okay, normally we get them like we got here, you see, nicely sold. So it came back up again, but there were no trading hours here. There was no swing hour, so the market just boom fell, but it did come into the target. Now we're probably going to come a little lower, because that weekly level, as you can see, on the price is 1114, on the PST it's 60, which is 1102. So 1102 is important. If it breaks below 1102, we've got room to come down into 1060, and then 37, 1018, 1017. All right, so if it does break, we've got room to push downwards. Where could this be sold? Let's refresh this. We can sell on the daily, weekly. That'll close the gap, okay, which is fine. If that's a swing hour, there are no gaps here, as you can see. Even if I turn this into a 1 hour, let's see. On the 1 hour, there is here, okay. So, but this is looking like a sweep off Friday to push down. But you can do this. If the market taps here, it's going to close the gap on the 1 hourly. If it does so, you can sell off. Other than that, selling here on the weekly, daily to push down, and then into 1080, was it? 1060, 1718. So 1060, 1718. If you're trading the euro dollar, you can put that in. Okay, so that's still a zone the market can sell off at. Okay, and this is also okay. Here, look out for a stop sweep, because that's the initial place where they'll have stop losses. Okay, and that's basically it. So this, if we go up first, selling into here is okay. If you want to buy on the weekly, if it's a trading hour, you can. Okay, but just remember, we are in a sell zone. Okay, so this is a little tricky, so just be mindful on how you're doing that. Okay, just match your time and price. Let's take a look at the monthly SP 500. As you can see, it's just bullish, pushing up LCL1 5867. If I put a 5867 on the radar, we can keep that on the radar, 5867. There's also another value here on the monthly, which is, as you can see, that goodbye kiss there, 72 5711. So I might see myself at 5711, which is there. All right, so this will be a support zone here. If this breaks, then we'll be heading downwards because that will break. Okay, let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly, oh beautiful. Now remember we talked about this 6261, 5684, right? 62 here, 5684, 5693. So 5684, 5684, 93. Okay, so this is going to be a zone. So that's already done from yesterday, I guess. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, and your first resistance of the day is that 715779. So I've got 5779. Okay, and this is fine because it's a nice stop sweep level. If it does that, it's fine. So kind of like tapping in there and then selling off is an option. That's one way the market can go if it touches that. Okay. Also, Monday was a swing day, so that could be the low. If we break the high of last week, any pullback is fair game. If it breaks above that, we can still go long, not a problem indeed. Like I said, the low of that is 63.06, so just shy of that blue line, 62.61. In any case, if we get down into 568493, it's your goodbye kiss on the daily and your support level there. So it's worthwhile pushing up from there. The trend is up, so going up with the move is not a bad idea. Yesterday also, same kind of thing. Okay. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Now, Dow Jones, as you know, has a different swing day. When I say a different swing day, they have a common day, but it just has one this week. So we can look out for that one, and you can just hang tight for that. Okay. If the market heads back up, selling is an option. Selling is a good option on the highs. Let's see. Maybe tomorrow if it touches that PST level. On the monthly, you can see it's right on the LCL1. So 42596, 42596 is there. So this is one zone. This is on the monthly. On the weekly, we're breaking out, which is fine. On the daily, we've got room to go up into 73.74, which is 42.537, 637, 42.537, which is around there. Okay, on the daily, right? 42.537, 635, 635. Which is pretty much this zone. So this is your hot spot. 635. All right, so this is your hot spot zone here. All right, so if we get back up here at trading hours, selling it is okay. Try to do that on a swing day. Other than that, your support, as you can see, this can still push down on the weekly. Yeah, on the weekly, I don't know. Okay, because I don't want to go against a PST breakout. So any pullback, as far as I'm concerned, is a fair game buying to push up, and this will be a sell zone. Also, if it's a swing day, then you can do that from the tops, sell it from the tops. Nasdaq, now same kind of thing. So indices generally going together. I talked about this level before, so no big deal. Good buy kiss at 69, which is 20,220. 20,220 is, whoopsie daisy, there. Get rid of that. Okay, so if we go back up, selling that zone is not a bad idea. On the weekly, it's got room to go up on the weekly, but this is done, so you just got to be a little careful. And on the monthly, we might have room to go up. So until the elections, I'm thinking maybe we're just going to hang around here or something. Okay, and we'll see how things go. Okay, so still buying in order to go up is okay. Remember, Monday was a swing day, so having a swing low pushing up into the next swing day is okay. So if the market does come back down here into these zones, can you go long? Yeah, why not? If it comes back down into 60 or 56, like 19,923, 19,837, so if it pulls back 19,870, you see these levels are like good if the market dips down in order to go back up again. Okay, why? Because it did a runner, broke down, cleaned out all the stops yesterday, so that's the way. Just be a bit careful because this is kind of like a sell zone. Sellers might be in the game there, and it's a little too close to that good buy kiss. So on a pullback to go up is better if the market comes down first. So if we come down first, going up is logical. Bitcoin. Now with Bitcoins, what are we going to do with Bitcoin? Let's see. Now with Bitcoin, remember what? Remember. Right, remember we had targets. Okay, so that was one target there, as you can see. Market breaking down at swing hours. Why? Because of that, plus this zone. So we still have that 49, which is 62,716. Okay, 62,665. 62,716. Well, pretty much here, it's pretty much there. It's pretty close, as you can see. On the weekly, we might push further down. It's right on that line there. Remember, I drew this like a few weeks ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I don't know. Okay, but once you have a channel, you know the measurements you can do in there, and this is the chop zone, so you have to be careful. But the market made the target, so really no big deal. What you can do from here is to go long. Okay, now this could be a fake breakout. Okay, coming back down into 61, which is 61,670. 61,670. So a slight dip down. Okay, a slight dip down into there might just do the trick to go back up again. On the weekly, as you can see, we've got room to kind of like push up. Okay, and on the monthly, it's a beautiful breakout there. Okay, which could take us all the way into 65, and that's 68,225. And if you want to put 68,225 on your radar, you can. All right, because you want to, if you're going to trade, you got to trade with a vision, kind of like understand where you want to go. But this is monthly, so be mindful. Monthly means it's going to take time maybe to get up there. Okay, maybe it'll take time, maybe we'll do it in a week, but at the end of the day, it's a monthly target. So also keep an eye out for this 46, which is 57,893. That would be a good buying level. 57,893. Okay, so around here somewhere. Okay. Will it do that? Well, that's the question. Okay. At the end of the day, on the daily, closing that gap is logical. Okay, so that's 61,300. Just keep it on your radar simply because of this gap. So coming down, cleaning stops, and then going back up is logical. If it does that on a swing day, swing hour, that's your call.